The Wise Old Owl and the Curious Squirrel. Once upon a time, in the lush green forest, there lived a curious little squirrel named Sammy. He loved exploring and learning new things, but sometimes his curiosity got him into trouble. One sunny day, as Sammy was playing near the river, he saw a wise old owl perched high up in a tree. Sammy had heard stories about the owl's wisdom, and he couldn't resist the urge to ask the owl all sorts of questions. "Hello, Mr. Owl. Can you tell me why the sky is blue?" Sammy chirped excitedly. The old owl looked down at Sammy and smiled. "Ah, my dear squirrel, I will gladly answer your question, but first, let me share a story with you." Sammy's ears perked up, eager to listen. Once, there was a young owl named Oliver. Just like you, Oliver was incredibly curious. He would fly around the forest, asking questions to every animal he met. One day, Oliver came across a wise old tortoise who was basking in the sun. He asked the tortoise, "Why do you have such a hard shell?" The tortoise replied, "My shell protects me from harm and gives me a safe place to retreat into when I feel threatened." Oliver was intrigued but still had more questions. He continued to ask the tortoise about various things. But with each question, Oliver spent less time listening and more time talking. The tortoise patiently answered all of Oliver's questions and shared valuable knowledge. But eventually, seeing Oliver's impatience, the tortoise said, "Oliver, true wisdom comes not only from asking questions but also from listening and observing. Take a moment to appreciate the world around you." Sammy listened intently to the owl's story, realizing the importance of patience and listening. The wise old owl smiled again and said, "Now, little one, I will answer your question. The sky appears blue due to a phenomenon called Rayleigh scattering, where the Earth's atmosphere scatters sunlight in all directions, but blue light is scattered more than other colors because it travels in shorter, smaller waves." Sammy was amazed by the answer and thanked the owl sincerely. From that day forward, Sammy remembered the lesson he learned from the wise old owl. He continued to be curious and ask questions but also made sure to listen carefully. And the forest animals loved Sammy for his genuine interest in their stories and wisdom. The moral of the story is that curiosity and asking questions are wonderful traits, but it is equally important to have patience, listen, and learn from those who have knowledge and wisdom.